What's up, everybody? Anthony here from the Meeple People, and we have a unboxing for you. No, it's not a board game. It's M19, the newest core set from Magic the Gathering, because who doesn't love a fun core set? You can even say who doesn't love a fun corset, because corsets are cool if you're into medieval stuff. But we're talking about core sets. Got this open, no inner sleeve thingy, which is kind of a bummer. I miss those little things. Tell you a little bit about the set and whatnot. But let's get right into it. Try and go through these as fast as we can. Let's see what we got here. Get rid of all the commons, of course. So we got your Diamond Mare, your Dragon Egg, that's a classic Horizon Scholar, and Transmogrifying Wand. So basically this thing, it just turns creatures into 2/4 goats at instant speed, and you can only do it at 2/4 goats can only be done at sorcery speed, and you get 3 charge counters on it. Sorry, I'm a little sick, but the card's terrible. Easiest way to put it. Let's see, alright, there we go. Got the uncommon, celebrating stand. We got Make a Stand, Siegebreaker Giant, Meteor Golem, and Infernal Reckoning. Exile target colorless creature, you gain life equal to its power. That's actually really cool. It's like a reverse path to exile. I like it. Most people probably won't, but I like it. Go through. Tectonic Rift, Bone to Ash, Skyrim Portal End. Vivian's Invocation. So 5/7 drop sorcery. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. When a creature is put into the battlefield this way, deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls. That's really expensive, but really, really cool. I think in Commander that card will be very oftenly played. So, what's everyone's favorite card in this core set so far, besides reprints? Because there's a lot of reprints in this set. This is my actual favorite card. That's perfect. Gigantosaurus, 5-drop, 10/10. You cannot go wrong. This is the most green creature of all time. Well, that's my favorite card, so I want you to tell us what your favorite card is in the comments of this video, as we look at the Infernal Hellion, which is awful, and Millstone, which is awful, Colossal. There's got to be something good behind here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lina, Selfless Champion. When Lina, Selfless Champion enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token from each non-token creature you control. Sacrifice Lina, creatures you control gain with power less than Lina's power gain indestructible. That's okay. Not a huge fan of that, but it's cool. I think a 6-drop or 3/3 is unacceptable. Patient Rebuilding, 5-drop at the beginning of your upkeep. Target opponent puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Then you draw a card for each land put into that graveyard this way. That's I'm not even entertaining that one. Ooh, Foil Forest, that's cool. One with the Machine. Skynet the card. Draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost among artifacts you control. Foil Forest is cool though. No, I'm not even worried about the uncommons. And we'll just chair out of the way. Get nice and center. Just going straight to the rares now. Right to the back. Ooh, Foil Recollect, that's cool. And Isolate, exile target permanent with converted mana cost 1. What would you get rid of with that? Can't get rid of Tarmogoyf. You can get rid of can get rid of Death Shadow. Can't get rid of Death Baron, skeletons you control, and other zombies you control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. That's actually fun. Let's get one of the good reprints. Let's get, you know what? I pulled Escape Shift at my LGS's pre-release. Let's get a Crucible. Nope, we can get a Metamorphic Alteration, which helped me win a lot of games at the pre-release. 2-drop Enchant Creature is Metamorphic Alteration. There's the battlefield, choose a creature. Enchanted creature is a copy of the chosen creature. Stuff like that. Card's really good and limited. This is a great set to draft. Or sealed, limited in general. There's a lot of text on this. I'm not going to read it. I'll leave it here for you to read. There you go. Enjoy that. But yeah, limited is great. Obviously, we did sealed because it was a pre-release. But regardless, it was a great time. Hey, Mythic, Vivian Reed. Card's really, really cool. 5-drop comes in with 5 loyalty. +1, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card or a land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. -3, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. -8, you get a crazy emblem. Creatures you control get +2/+2, have vigilance, trample, and indestructible. She's really good. Maybe she will find a way into my Super Friends deck. She is very creature oriented, but I think finding the lands with her plus ability will be very good. I also think this Nicol Bolas flip search card is the best thing ever. I also think Valiant Knight is a good card. Other knights you control get +1/+1. Play 5 knights you control gain double strike until end of turn. God, these sniffles need to go away. I have another pre-release to go to today. Oh, we got a foil Goblin Motivator. Watch out. And a Elvish Clan Caller. Other elves you control get +1/+1. Pay 6. Search your library for a card named Elvish Clan Caller. Put it onto the battlefield. That's pretty cool. And especially with elves, you're going to ramp out and get that easy peasy. Rogue's Gloves. It's another foil. Yeah. Oh, I love this card. Resplendent Angel. Flying at the beginning of each end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4 for a white angel creature token with flying and vigilance pay 6 until end of turn. Resplendent Angel gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink. This card is bonkers. Bonkers card. Especially that it's just a 3-drop, 3/3 flyer in general. It's just really good. Card is bonkers. Gin of Wishes. You are a classic. Gets 3 time counters, pay 4, remove them. Reveal the top card of your library, cast it for free. Fun times. If you don't cast it, it gets exiled. Not so much fun times. Remorseful Cleric, 2-drop flying, sacrifice Remorseful Cleric, exile all cards from target player's graveyard. A little bit of graveyard hate, never hurt nobody, unless you're a dredge player. Ooh, a foil Isolate. That's really cool. That's a really cool foil. I like how the chain just goes and goes and goes. And what else do we got? We got a Mistcaller. 1-drop, 1/1. Hey! You can exile it with this. Sacrifice Mistcaller until end of turn. If a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. That's pretty cool. There's our foil rare. And we have 1 mythic down. Hopefully there will be more. Alpine Moon, I don't like you. We'll leave it at that. Alpine Moon, 1-drop enchantment. As Alpine Moon enters the battlefield, choose a non-basic land card. Name lands your opponents control with the chosen name. Lose all land types and abilities. Then they gain tap, add 1 mana of any color. Basically an instant sideboard against Tron. people thought Damping Spear was bad. Watsy said, hold my beer. Leonin War Leader. 4-drop, 4/4. When Leonin War Leader attacks, create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink that are tapped and attacking. Card is really good. Reminds me of Brimaz, but not as good as Brimaz. Fraying Omnipotence. 5-drop sorcery. Each player loses half their life, then discards half their cards in their hand, then sacrifices half the creatures they control. Round up each time. Those are my thoughts on that card. Rabid Bite foil, that's okay. Chiseled Sword of Valeron. 3-drop, equipped creature gets +2/+0, has vigilance, and is a knight in addition to its other types. Whenever equipped creature attacks, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance that's attacking. That's actually really cool. I like it. I don't know if I'll play it. Doesn't really go in any of the decks I run, but I like it. Open the Graves. 5-drop enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Commander, you have a card. Not my commander deck, but just the format in general. Mentor of the Meek. One of the reprints that I'm not really psyched about. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1 if you do draw a card. Supreme Phantom. Flying, other spirits you control get +1/+1. Simple. Maybe we'll see playing some spirits deck in Modern. But who knows? Death Baron. 3-drop, 2/2 skeletons you control and other zombies you control get +1/+1 and have death touch. I'm pretty sure, didn't we draw him earlier? That just sounds really familiar. Whatever. He might be in there. He might not be in there. We're getting these all messed up now. Whatever. Just give me a Nicol Bolas or one of the Elder Dragons right now. Ready? One time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Liliana. I'll take that. Liliana untouched by death. +1, put the top 3 cards of your library into the graveyard. If at least one of them is a zombie card, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. -2, target creature gets +X. Target creature gets -X minus X until the end of turn where X is the number of zombies you control. And -3, you may cast zombie cards from your graveyard this turn. I like it. Very thematic. Very Lily. Still want that Nicol Bolas, though. We have the marker card for him. We must pull him. I do not want this Wind Reader Sphinx. It is terrible. It is a 7-drop, 3/7 flyer. Whenever a creature with flying attacks, you may draw a card. Awful card. Get it out of my face. You know what? No, it doesn't even deserve to be here. Bye. Go away. Come on, we got like 5 packs left after this one. Let's get Nicol Bolas. Is he here? Spitflame. 3-drop. Spitflame deals 4 damage to target creature. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay red. If you do, return Spitflame from your graveyard to your hand. Reoccurring burn spells are fun. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Sounds like something that would be played in Standard. I don't play Standard. So, ooh. Foil. Something good? Prodigious Growth. 6-drop enchantment. Enchant creature gets +7/+7 and trample. That's really bleh. Another bleh card. But it is a core set. This is a set to get other people to play the game. Most of the cards have to be bleh, unless if they weren't, people wouldn't know what to do with themselves. Oh, there's another flip card for Nicol Bolas and a foil Thud. And yes, we got it. Nicol Bolas, how you doing? Put your flip card over here. Here we go. 4-drop, 4/4 flyer. When Nicol Bolas Ravager enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. Pay 7. Exile Nicol Bolas Ravager, then return him to the battlefield, transformed under his owner's control. Activate this ability only time he can cast a sorcery. Flipsy Whipsy. 7 loyalty, +2. Draw 2 cards. -3. Nicol Bolas deals 10 damage to target creature or planeswalker. -4. Put target creature or planeswalker from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. -12. Exile all but the bottom card of target player's library. Really happy we pulled him. I don't think we got our money back with this box, but that was fun. Hey, another mythic. Vivictus, Asmadi the Dire. That's a lot of text. Let's do this. He is a 6-drop, 6/6 flyer. Flying, obviously. Whenever Vivictus Asmadi the Dire attacks, for each player, choose target permanent that player controls. Those players sacrifice those permanents. Each player who sacrificed a permanent this way reveals the top card of the library, then puts it onto the battlefield if it's a permanent card. That's weird. I like it, but it's weird. Three more packs after this one. Sun Cleanser. When Sun Cleanser enters the battlefield, choose one. Keep in mind it's a 2-drop, 1/4. Removal counters from target creature. It can have counters put on it for as long as Sun Cleanser remains on the battlefield. Target opponent loses all counters. That player can't get counters for as long as Sun Cleanser remains on the battlefield. Ooh. Last 3. Will we get Escape Shift? Will we get a Crucible of Worlds? We will get a Runic Armosaur, which is a really good card. 3-drop, 2/5. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of a creature or land that isn't a mana ability, you may draw a card. I like that card a lot. Magistrate's Scepter, 3-drop, pay 4, tap, put a charge counter on it. Tap, remove 3 charge counters from it, take an extra turn. And last pack, Foil Crucible of Worlds. Here we go. Told you. Hungering Hydra. Just as I predicted. X and green, 0/0. Hungering Hydra enters battlefield plus with X +1/+1 counters on it. Hungering Hydra can't be blocked by more than one creature. Whenever Hungering Hydra is dealt damage, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. That's pretty wild. I like that card too. Alright, well, that's our first box. We will have a second one coming your way in the near future. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If you enjoyed this unboxing, give us the thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and check back for future updates. Thanks a lot, friends. Where's Nicol Bolas at? Say thank you, Nicol Bolas. Man, that artwork is insane. It's gonna eat you.